Hey, everybody. I just wanted to come on here really quickly and talk about how do you know if you are ready for artist development. Um, and I thought to talk about this really quickly. Hi, Saucy. Feel free to come on if you would like. If you're in a position to, I'll only be on here for maybe 8 to 10 minutes. What I find with a lot of singers is the reason why I created the Develop the Artist Within You program is because there's a lot of singers who really don't know how to take the first step. And I can understand not knowing how to take the first step, especially if you don't live in, kind of a music metropolis. You know what I'm saying? Then you might not even know how to connect with the right people. And what industry standard is. Like, you kind of hear what's on the radio, but you don't even think that it's attainable at your level with your budget to get to the point of being an artist that can be taken seriously. Or, I noticed that hi, mommy. I noticed that in towns, the day I'm wearing your shirt, but I noticed that when people don't come from music towns, their production of things tends to be substandard. And by substandard, I mean the photography, the graphics, the production of the actual thing, the way that they conduct their business just tends not to be the standard of how you get business done. And when I say standard, you want the way that you conduct your business to be standard, because you want to be able to grow beyond your geographical region, right? So because you want to grow beyond your geographical region, you want other people to understand the way you do business and respect the way that you do business. So again, that means knowing how to get the right graphic designers, get the right producers, get the right management on your team. Good grammar goes a long way, guys. I mean, all these things. If people are writing emails and messages on your behalf and there are spelling errors, that is going to reflect poorly on you. Maybe in your town of whoever is Ville or whatever, they won't care about spelling and grammatical errors. But in other towns, we care. Amen. So just making sure that your presentation is what the industry is expecting is really important. And if you are a singer and you're ready to break out of your immediate geographical location, or even break into your immediate geographical location so that you can start somewhere and go beyond that, then you are ready for artist development. You have to first have the mindset of an artist and truly believe in your gift. If you don't believe in your gift, there is no amount of pumping and priming that Delisa and all these amazing people can do to help you believe in yourself. What I have also found out, the opposite of that is true. If you believe in yourself, there is really nothing that anybody can say to you to stop you from believing in yourself. That is how powerful mindset is, and belief. What is the story that you tell yourself, right? Do you tell yourself that when I try things, when I invest in things, it works? Or do you tell yourself that, my luck is always such that even when I do my best, everything fails? What is the story you tell yourself? That no matter how much you try, you'll never be good enough? Or if I tried, I know I could be the best? Getting your mind together is the most important thing you can do on your road to being an artist. Because when you're an artist, there's a thin line between confidence and arrogance and narcissism, right? And you want to walk right up to that line. I mean, you want to tiptoe on that line. Because you have to sell who you are to your audience that doesn't know you. And the way you sell who you are is through your belief in yourself and what you offer first. So don't be afraid of sharing your stuff. Don't be afraid of sharing your journey. It's yours and it's amazing. And the reason why you don't share, you share where you are right now is because you want a photo journal of where you've been, right? Because you're going to make it. That's the whole point of this, right? I'm going to make it. And I want everybody, I want a record of how I started and how hard I worked. It's like, I have a record of 12 years of building what I have right now. You know what I mean? I have a digital footprint of articles that I was writing in 2009, submitting to article blogs. I have you know what I mean? I have my stuff featured on blogs. I was reminded yesterday, I was talking to somebody how somebody made an app for me in 2009, like when I first started doing all my videos. Somebody thought it was cool to just kind of stream them all into an app. Some guy from Australia, and because I was ignorant, I was like, take that down or I'm going to sue you. I didn't know how to sue a person in Australia. That was dumb. But the point is, I have a digital footprint of all of the things that I've done over the years. And I'm proud of that, because even though it's not to the level that I'm doing it now, I can say I can respect my hustle. And I know that what I'm doing now is the vision that I had back then. And I'm finally walking into it. So believe in yourself every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, well, I can't put this out because it's not good enough. Because then you're just going to constantly be in what we call management mode. Fear keeps you redoing your stuff and redoing it. Oh, well, it's good, but I like it, but they might not like it. So let me redo it. Let me redo it. Let me redo it. No, just put it out. Just put it out. It doesn't have to be the best thing you ever did. Think about your favorite artist. Was the first thing they ever did the best thing they ever did? No. Sometimes people don't get to their best album till it's their third, fourth album. You see what I mean? Like, just put it out. Allow yourself room to grow. That's the beautiful thing about being an artist. You're always going to evolve anyway. What was the best for you today, tomorrow, you might be like, I know what I could have done better. And sometimes just your personal taste evolve. So once you start being introduced to more music, more kinds of art, more whatever, you just live more life, your perspective will change and your art will change. So give yourself that permission to be the best that you can be right now, but that doesn't mean you're the best you will ever be, and that's okay. That was a word. That was a word. That was a word.
Yeah, I can talk from personal experience with my brand. My brand has evolved in 3 years. So I can say that. So what's going on?
Hey. How has your brand evolved in the last 3 years?
The content, it has gotten better. I feel like, ever since I've been exploring different, music genres and listening to other artists and, talking with you about music, I feel like my music, thing just expand. In terms of content, what I post is more difficult singers with difficult technique and doing the marketing thing and concerts and events or whatever else I can really think of. I feel like I've been more creative over the years.
Yeah, and I think the reason why you've grown the way you have is because you get an idea and you just execute it. Like, you don't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? You be like, you know what? Ain't nobody else doing this. So I don't know if that means it's a bad idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm just going to do a virtual concert. Like,
yeah, the marketing thing I was kind of hesitant about doing because I didn't know people were interested in marketing. Like, people are just used to me posting singers and doing
singers, yeah.
But when I introduced marketing to my business, I kind of see that a lot of people needed help. So that's why I was like, why not teach marketing? Why not do a masterclass next month? So it's just how it's going. Thanks to Coach D, she always encouraging me.
Yeah, of course I'm encouraging you. I was like, this girl's a publicist. She don't even know it. I said that 3 years ago. She's a publicist. She doesn't even know it. She doesn't even know it. You're definitely a marketing and PR person. And so I think that's awesome. And when you think of the fact that you are at the very basic level a music page who posts, your whole angle was to post the singers no one else is posting. That was your whole angle. I'm going to post a dope singer that I found that nobody else has found. And you gained over 100,000 followers doing that. And then giving these singers opportunities to sing and a platform to sing that nobody else was giving them. You just kept that. And I think that's why people really like you. You know what I mean? It's not like they're just following you because you post dope videos. They personally like you because they appreciate the opportunities that you're giving to singers. So, your growth has truly been just like organic, and your fans really love you. They don't just love your content because they understand your purpose behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Saucy Sundays, definitely gave this platform the buzz.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Everybody, the greatest thing about it, everybody said, a lot of my students at my, in my classroom knows about your page. It's a lot of music students from Berkeley or just even overseas. They said, Saucy Sunday is amazing. Like, we love it. We love Coach D. And, it's just a partnership with me and Coach D is just crazy. Like,
yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like God, some connections in this life are divine. And I definitely feel like our connection was a divine connection. Like the Lord really planned it and he knew what he had ahead of time, So I feel like it's just God's purpose for the connection being fulfilled, who knows how it's going to continue to be fulfilled down the road.
Yeah, she is. Then being part of your program as well. I was telling a lot of people about the program, and it's just an amazing program. Like, I sit on the panel every Wednesday, just watch how the talent just evolve each week. And it's just amazing. Like, the whole team is just dope, elite people. And I'm just like, I'm in the mix of all this. It's so, like, Coach D is just an amazing person.
Oh, well, thank you. And I think the other thing is with the Develop the Artist Within You program, I feel like at the end of the day, people know that my goal is to truly help them. And I feel like I established a reputation of bringing value to people. Like if you look at a lot of my early videos, I never had a call to action because there wasn't a call to action. I wasn't talking so that I could get voice lessons. That happened after the fact when people told me maybe you should be getting people to buy something. I'm like, huh? So I still kind of, if you notice, I still struggle with a call to action because I value content and I value giving value to people. Yeah. And I think because of that, people trust me when I say, hey, I'm doing an artist development program. They go, okay, she's the real deal. And I can appreciate that, it's taken me longer to get where, I want to go, but I've at least proven my trust factor with my audience.
Yeah, artist, man, I'm telling y'all, the artist development program is worth every penny. It's just worth every penny. Like, she just guides you.
Yeah, I'm so excited about Ashley. She's actually doing a full service program. So I'm facilitating a photo shoot for her, facilitating social media management for her. So it's been really fun looking through makeup artists and photography styles. And, she's been meeting with our personal stylist to get her outfits together and, with the creative director to get her colors together and her themes and stuff like that as an artist. So I'm really excited because she looks like a doll already. And I can only imagine what she's going to look like, in her shoots. So I'm really excited about that. And if you guys are interested, if you think you're interested in artist development, I would highly encourage you to plan to be at the Develop the Artist Within You conference. because it will introduce you to all of the elements of the Develop the Artist Within You program. So what do I mean? I'm going to have Omar Walker there, who is a multi-platinum selling producer. And one thing that he's amazing at is networking. Like if you look at his page, he's always on a picture with like an A-lister. You know what I'm saying? He finds himself at these events and he's able to network. And so he's done, and he's a millennial. You know what I'm saying? I met him 8 years ago. He was just turning 18. So, and I remember it was 8 years ago because Kayla was an infant and she just turned 8. I remember that day specifically that I met him. So the point is, like, I've seen the growth that he's had over the last 8 years. And I'm just like, wow, this guy really has a plan of how to get his career and keep his career going. And the proof is in the pudding. He's worked with Jay-Z, with Rihanna, Future, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And the other concept Deanna Dixon is bringing is entrepreneurship. Anyone that follows Deanna knows that she created, oh my gosh, the Singer's Room.
Yeah.
She has those T-shirts that say no auto tune needed. She has a new business now. I think it's called Singers Only or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but she's out in LA doing her thing, singing behind Kanye West. She's an amazing singer as well. And of course we have Dondria, who had transitioned from YouTube singer to full-fledged artist with Jermaine Dupri. And so the reason why I'm going to have my Develop the Artist Within You staff there, like Saucy and other people. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I really want you guys to get a feel for what it is to kind of be in this bubble for a day of developing the artist within you, like really getting coaching and getting mentored, and then doing a performance. Like I want you guys to feel all of that. I want you to feel the nervousness, the pressure, the excitement, all of that stuff. So we're creating that for you. So if that's something you want to do, man, highly, highly encourage you to come.
Spots are limited. Let's just say it's gonna go fast. Well, you know it.
Yeah, spots are definitely limited, and thank God, people are showing an interest. People are signing up already. It's in November, so you guys still have time, but I will cut a thing off.
Yeah, I think this conference will be also good for networking for independent artists as well.
Again, let's think about this, y'all, because I noticed that this generation doesn't know how to network. You're going to be in the room with Deanna Dixon, with Dondria, with my videographer, with other singers. This is the kind of environment you want and need to be in as a singer. You want to be in an environment with people that can help move you forward. With a multi-platinum producer, you have no idea what can happen once you have a conversation with him. He's the nicest guy.
Yeah, and then you got to know how to talk to them right, too.
Yes.
Like, be pressuring them to listen to your music, because
don't be like, hey man, how much a track costs? Don't do that, please. Just be like, hey, I would love to talk to you about doing doing some work with you. Can I, can we exchange numbers? And I'd love to talk to you about my vibe or whatever, and see if you maybe have something that I can use already, or whatever the case is. Here's my information.
That's how I build my connections. I'm just being genuine with it. Network is key, and then you can network with me, because I got the plugs too. Like, trust and
someone said, how do you pursue your career when your schedule is full and you feel overwhelmed? You gotta, hi Gershon, at the end of the day, you have to create time. Like even I've had to create time to change directions, because 4 months ago I was teaching 6 days a week, 10 lessons a day. I did not have time to pursue what I wanted to do, which was artist development. I had to create that time. I had to let go of some clients. I had to free my time up. You see what I mean? So you have to make some hard, risky decisions in the beginning that are going to pay off on the other side of it. So that's why I say it all starts with belief.
I always set goals.
I can't believe I'm still here. I said I wasn't going to be on here this long.
Yeah, with me, I set goals for my, kind of eliminate the stress. And it's about time management and balancing time too. So
yeah, it's all about time management. You really have to decide what direction you want to go in. I did not, at this point, I was just a facilitator. 4 months ago, I was just a facilitator. I was just teaching voice every day. But I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be a business owner. How can I be a business owner if I never have time to work on my business? If I'm always just teaching, right? I was just self-employed a few months ago. Now I'm a business owner.
Coach D out here making the racks now.
Right, exactly. And let's talk about that. How that's a whole nother conversation, y'all. I want to be a business coach so bad. The way that my income increased when I let go of clients and restructured. It's just amazing. Once you take that risk, you would be, and it's crazy, man, like how it works. Cause you're just like, what? I'm about to pay 2 other teachers. And I stopped working for 2 months because I was sick, paying other teachers. I'm like, how in the world? Sorry. I'm like, how in the world do I have more money now than I did when I was working 6 days a week? But that's what happens when you invest in yourself and you believe in yourself. But I'm gonna I gotta keep working.
Yeah.
I got lessons. So, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off like that. Did you have a final thing you wanted to say?
Bye. Probably gonna be on live tonight.
Yes, I will be on live tonight.
Who, you?
Yeah, I will.
For what? Is it a
Calvin,
discussion?
with Calvin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That day Thursday.
All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.